Till today hear that refrain. You only told me it was one meeting a month. But seriously, I must thank her for her support and backing of her and my family, because without them, I would not be able to do what I do. And she's very participative in a lot of our social events and fast friends with many of the brethren here, with your families as well. To our visitors who've come from near and far, your presence means a great deal to us. Thank you for registering so promptly as soon as the invites went out. Right? In fact, we were quite overwhelmed, we were surprised by the overwhelming response and the love for Elsa that is out there. I must say, thank you very much for coming, and we are truly honored to share this special occasion with us. I trust everyone is enjoying the meal this evening. I must thank Brother Kin from Lodge St. Andrew and from the Mason's Table, who worked closely with our wardens to curate the menu for this evening. The fusion of Southeast flavors that you've experienced is not only reflective of the culinary creativity, but also of the spirit of collaboration and brotherhood we hold dear. Brethren, I stand before you humbled and honored to be installed this evening as master of this great lodge, Elsa. After our election meeting, Lodge Elsa activated our installation planning process. Right? A set of procedures that has been honed over the years, and duties were assigned, subcommittees were formed, and WhatsApp groups that lay dormant for a year were swiftly activated by activity. Swiftly came to life by activity. In fact, everyone slipped into their shoes and duties and performed their allotted tasks while they had yet time. And it was like a beautiful performance coming together. I in fact commented to Brother Chai Singh, it was almost like watching the National Day Parade Committee. In fact, from brethren who were yesterday and today fetching and ferrying brethren from abroad, to our junior warden, Brother Greg's amazing application, which showed you what you're eating, where you're sitting, and who you're sitting next to. The brethren of Lodge Elsa have come together to work effectively for a common cause. And I thank you for putting that hard work together, because it's come to fruition this evening. I say this because ours is a small lodge. Right? We're only 37 resident members, but what we may lack in numbers, we more than make up for in spirit. With a consistent participation level of around 70%, it's clear that it's a lodge of committed and engaged members, but not only that, brethren who truly enjoy each other's company. We do more than meet. We also hang out with each other socially. In fact, our families get together during the holidays. Right? This closeness is our strength, and I would really like to ensure that we preserve and strengthen this in the year ahead. With that in mind, I'd like to focus on 3 areas for this year. Firstly, consolidation of our workings. Lodge Elsa is very proud of the quality performance of our bride ritual. This year, we undertake the workings of all 3 degrees, right? And I encourage every brother to step up, to learn your work, and to perform it at the high levels that we expect of ourselves. In doing so, we not only uphold our traditions, but also ensure that every candidate receives the meaningful experience that he deserves. Secondly, visitations. It is important that we continue to strengthen our bonds with other lodges in Singapore and across the district. I encourage all brethren to keep up or, where possible, increase the number of visitations. I will be leading a delegation to Scotland this June for the McBride Festival, which is a gathering of all 7 lodges from across the world who perform our beautiful ritual. We'll be visiting some lodges and attending the Grand Lodge's annual half-annual communications. These efforts are important. These efforts will help us to deepen our connections, as well as extend the spirit of brotherhood beyond our lodge. Thirdly, mentorship and development. We must invest in our brethren. I hope to continue to foster the culture that we have at our lodge of senior members supporting and guiding newer brethren, whether it be in our workings or understanding our traditions, or even finding their own place within the lodge. When we by developing each other, we not only strengthen the individual, but the lodge as a whole. Brethren, the strength of Lodge Elsa is not in its numbers, it's in its unity. So in closing, I thank you all for the trust that you've placed in me. I look forward to the year ahead and progressing as a lodge. May harmony prevail and may our labors be fruitful. Thank you.